So we're back with some Indian reels and some of our favorite sagas that we have done in the channel.
Obviously, we've been gone for like 90 days.
So there's plenty to get through.
If you'd like to send us more, go send them at Wlsk15 on Instagram. And I guess my Instagram if you'd like that as well. We'll try and check everything. Or you can join our Discord.
Oh, yes, Discord.
And send videos through there. A lot of stuff. A lot of guitars.
Wow.
A lot of pianos. A lot of people singing impromptu. There's also stuff from Bangladesh.
Oh, very nice.
I think there's some stuff from Pakistan.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I don't think there's anything from Nepal.
Dang it.
No one told me how to fix a broken heart.
Gosh, boy. That's not a broken heart. That's a wretched, open chest. It's like, oh.
You know that sound that everyone uses, like the alpha male. You know that thing? You know that sound? The meme sound? I think it's called the stigma male or something like that.
The stigma.
I don't know.
The sigma.
Oh, it's the sigma male.
Okay.
I feel like, you know that sound? That sound, that music? I feel like that's wrong. This is like, I feel like I just turned into a man, dude. After listening to that intro. Dude, that's how you fucking know. And actually, I don't wish anyone to break their heart. His name is Sudri Duvanishi Music. He says, bad things do happen. How we respond to them defines our character and the quality of our life. We can choose to sit in perpetual sadness, immobilized by the gravity of our loss, or we can choose to rise from the pain and treasure the most precious gift we have, life itself. That's a man right there, ladies and gentlemen.
That is the man.
Next. Oh, good song. Zindagi means life.
Oh, look. Yes, sir. Oh my God.
He was nervous, dude. No longer.
He ate though. Ooh, no, we gotta start.
Yes, Asim.
Oh, cute. He's great. What are you talking about? Oh,
Dude,
more of that.
You know that at the beginning, that sort of like, oh, here we go. But he found it.
To be honest, like the whole environment is so freaking nerve-wracking. He's just standing there with the original singer of the song. He's obviously way younger. There's like a crowd that's crazy about the song. The pressures are incredibly high.
Yeah.
Next.
Turn it up.
Oh my God. Oh my God, she's perfect. Oh my goodness.
Bro, I'm in love with that woman. I don't even think I was looking at her for the whole video, and I just fell in love with someone. That voice is dangerous, bro.
Yeah, it is. I'm telling you, even I think I fell in love. But with the style, like she really understood like where, how much effort, how much to like exert. I love that the studio environment is so freaking dry.
Pratik Kuhat and her collaboration.
Oh my God,
What's her name?
yes.
Her name is Anumita Nadesan. Pratik Kuhat,
yes.
Anumita.
Yeah.
Collaboration.
Or Sajan Rajvadia.
From Nepal.
From Nepal.
Correct.
Oh my god, I'm obsessed with him lately.
He's coming to the UK.
He did. Yeah.
He did. He's done.
He's
And Waleska's back.
been, and I didn't go. Dang it.
Next. That's Johnny Tagandi.
Oh. She's really good.
Yeah, you all kept sending us this.
Here's what I think. There's an obvious sound gate. It might have been like actually what we are hearing, but it has been
Post-prod.
Yeah, it has been enhanced.
Soundgate
But-
is just like it deletes basically
Like the
sounds
wind
at a
noise.
specific decibel level. So like wind,
Background noise.
white noise.
Yeah, so it regulates those sounds. So it brings forward whatever the producer actually wants to be the focus. But in this particular case, you can really hear the gate. I just can't. Now after hearing it, I think it could have been like recorded in studio and then filmed
I
outside.
think obviously the cover is very good, but
It's
I'm not
very
sold
nice.
on.
She is good though, regardless. That is very good.
Look, one of you guys actually sent us a different version. I think it is to her, Jonita, yeah. But it seems more like in a studio kind of setting.
Okay.
मेरे बिना मैं रहने लगी हूँ तेरी हवा में बहने लगी हूँ
That's raw, bro.
Yeah, she can
जाने मैं
sing this.
कैसे तेरी हुई हूँ
Not that she needs my
Yeah,
approval or anything like
yeah.
that, but she's a judge.
But come on.
मुझे तो लगता है मैं शायद तेरे दिल की दुआ हूँ हाँ, तुझको जो पाया
You know what's crazy? She's singing a cappella. This is so hard.
जीना आया अब ये लम्हा ठहर जाए थम जाए बस जाए हम दोनों के दरमियाँ तुझे
But you see the difference. She has so much body here. Wow,
Yeah.
that's actually mental.
I also think it's this style. The style is completely different to the one that we just heard.
Jonita Gandhi, bro.
Gandhi,
We
girl,
gotta
she got
review more of her
bites.
work.
And her runs are
She's very
freaking
famous. She's very
stupid
famous.
good.
Yeah, she's
yeah,
very
no,
famous.
she is very well.
But I don't
recognized.
think we've ever actually done like a review of more than maybe 3 of her songs.
Nah,
2
I
of her songs.
agree.
But she does dance stuff. Does she do dance stuff?
That she does dance music.
Say it loud and clearly. Diagonally.
Diagonally.
Next. Oh, I love these.
Oh gosh.
His name is Sam Javan. Oh no, that's. Oh, it's the song.
Oh, that's beautiful.
You know what it said?
That's so cool.
In the description, it says, our first ever YouTube cover. Are you mad?
Are you mad?
Yeah, if that's your first, bro. Like, what the hell? First videos and first covers are meant to be garbage.
They're meant to make you want to cringe. Hole
Literally.
up in the wall, you know? But that's fabulous.
That's
what
unreal.
the hell? That's fantastic.
Shout out to them. I want to maybe see what else they have.
Shout out to them.
तू रूह है तू मैं काया बनूं
She's a joke.
ताउम्र मैं तेरा साया बनूं
What?
कहती तो बन जाऊं बैराग में
Really nice chords as well.
कहती तो मैं तेरी माया बनूं तू साज है
It's just unfair. There's people out there that sound like that.
तू रात है मैं चांदनी
Yeah, the chords. What composition?
Wow, that's gorgeous.
Composed by Ajay Atul.
That makes sense.
दस्तक ना दे
That's so
जो
good.
करती वो आँखें
it reminds me a little bit of like the chord progression by Stephen Schwartz in the Prince of Egypt.
Yeah.
Because I really like how it comes from like minor keys and then they have like a major progression at the end, and it gives this really big brightness, big musical theater effect that it changes the mood from like I'm here in despair to there's hope at the end. And I really love how it's just playing with like micro chords in between the same key. You're really just playing within that really thin veil. And Indian music really has that nailed down. You're totally submerged into this like emotional roller coaster.
Obviously,
they're so freaking good.
She deserves a lot of credit. Job. Her name is Prerna Kalita. Prerna Kalita. And this song was originally sung, for what I can see in the description, by Sonu Nigam and Neti Mohan. So very, very interesting. And I actually, to a certain extent, I'll have to listen to the original, but I doubt anyone's going to be able to get close to her take, in the sense of she does such a good job of what I think probably the song is trying to portray, which is to a certain, maybe not retrospect, but definitely a self-meditative kind of state of...
It's like wondrous.
Exactly. Now, don't leave. Get your pen and paper, mate. Because if you want to understand a little bit more of Indian music, you've come to the right place. No, you haven't. This is actually going to see us learn about Indian music. You guys sent us a really cool video. I have seen a little bit of this, but Bali hasn't. And it is actually an archive of BBC.
Oh, okay.
His name is Ravi Shankar, and this is 1985.
Oh, wow.
And he sort of explains to the host, who obviously is very westernized from Britain, the music system of India in a very concise manner. Kind of like, the scales, how they operate, the tala, what sagam is. Let's give it a listen.
Each note has a name, like do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. We call it sa, re, ga, ma, pa, dha, ni, sa. So solfege system, no? Sa, re, ga, re, za, re, ga, ma, ga, re, za, re, ga, re, za, re, za, ga, re, ga, sa, re, za, ma, ga, ma, re, ga, re, pa, ma, pa, ga, ma, ga, dha, ba, dha, ga, ma, pa, ma, ga, re, sa, ni, za, re, za, ni, da, pa. So this is how the Guru teaches us.
By the voice,
by
not
voice,
by written music.
Also
ever.
by, demonstrating. But later on, it is just vocalizing.
I want to make an interjection here, because Bale found an amazing video. You're probably going to see it as... actually, I'll probably let you watch it.
Sa ga re ni re sa da sa ni sa ga re ni re sa da sa ni.
In the video, what you just saw is like the visualization or the visual pathway of singing in a lot of these scales. I presume in the old ways, probably, the way like Lata Mangeshkar learned, and the way like the big legends that we kind of look up to in Indian music, I don't think they would have used that system per se. I think they would have learned it more how Ravi Shankar is describing it here. It's just demonstration and then by voice.
In South America, a lot of the teaching forms of music itself, without it being formalized, was replicating the notes that the teacher would sing, or replicating the melodies that you would hear. So it was more like calling and response type of like approach, reproduction of what you were hearing. So that principle is not that far off for my understanding.
But it is really funny how, like, for example, to the host, she's really astonished the fact that this is not written. If you are from academia, this is of course quite mind-boggling, because you will have to study music theory. In drumming especially, or even in minor percussion, like other instruments, percussive instruments, we still prevail, the way of teaching still prevails of making sounds and then being replicated in the instrument. And then you'll recognize that, like a boom, that's the kick drum. A pa, that's the snare. Tss, that's the hi-hat. And every drummer I just watched that knows that. And you know basically what's going on, but you really know, and that's actually how you teach kids how to improvise to a certain extent. I understand it from that perspective. The problem is that with Indian music, in my eyes, I find it, it's like 10 times harder.
Yeah, there's such complexity to, and I think that's the reason why they're so accurate in note reproduction, and in their journeys in compositions they're so complicated, because they have a really fine hearing. They have really developed fine hearing in terms of like what it's being sought after.
Yes.
If that makes sense.
And we have a language also. Like the drums have a language, the tabla, the accompanist, they have a language for each sound. Same way we also have for each stroke, like this is da, this is ra. So when we we know exactly what the sounds are. The guru teaches us like da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da, da da.
So cool.
Da da da, da 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 da, da 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 da.
That is freaking
And that's
fabulous.
why they call them responses sections of songs that sometimes we don't understand. Like, how the hell are they comprehending each other's languages that works? Because it's so ingrained within.
Because it's one specific language, and it's so.
Well, it isn't, because the tabla has a specific language. The sitar would have a specific language.
But the harmonics part of the singing of Indian classical actually communicates to the singer.
And I think
So-
they just learn all that vocabulary.
Correct.
They just learn all those languages.
and it's
all that
not
vocabulary.
it's not like they sit down to like to write down like this is that and that is this, and
No.
it's just that by friction, by doing it, that you really understand what it is. It's so cool. 'Cause
There you
it's
have it.
so organic though.
Yes, there you have it pretty much. And
Did I learn
that's-
something new? I hope you did.
That's all I have to say. Tag us if you'd like us to review any more videos.
Correct.
Waleska's feeling better. Thank you for asking, all of you, and adios.